Hi there everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure that is the Safari Ltd 2019 Carnotaurus. Now Carnotaurus, which means meat-eating bull, is the genus of a theropod dinosaur that lives in the late Cretaceous period about 71 to 69 million years ago, what is known as South America. Now the length is only about 7.5 to 8 meters, 24.6 to 26.2 feet long, and weighed at least 1.35 metric tons, or 1.33 long tons and 1.34 short tons. As a theropod, it's actually more bipedal, and unlike other theropods, it has small arms compared to usual what it seems. And also, what it seems to be more sense is that the Carnotaurus is actually a member of the Abelisaurus family. That's right, this dinosaur has a very considerable small arms and member of a family. And uses them. And distinctive horns and muscular neck may have been used for fighting conflicts. Now, they're carnivorous to mainly eat meat, and also being located alongside with other dinosaurs, and is also a closest related dinosaur, such as the Archosaurus. Now, let's talk about the sculpt on this favorite dinosaur. The sculpt is a bit odd for this creature. I mean, it's a really nice figure at least, but I guess that this Collector is a bit more accurate than it used to. Well, you know, basically about the Carnotaurus with this, but the design of it, well, it looks like a bit odd with it, because it had several horns and sharp teeth in it, and inside of it that there's a teeth were inside. And yeah, basically, I think that Carnotaurus has a really nice sculpt. I think it's actually more effective. And also, I like the pose. It's like a walking pose. It's like for a Carnotaurus to make it like he was walking. And yeah, I basically love Carnotaurus because it was my favorite dinosaur of all time. And basically, what it seems like I like the pose, it's the detail. The details has moves and has bumps on all over its body. Well, it may look like a pickle. Yeah, it might look like a pickle right now. And by the way, if you consider what happened seems, it's actually more receptive than I have seen. Well, let's talk about the color scheme anyway. The color scheme is very concerned. It has a brown. It has a grayish brown all over its body, especially on its head and the tail. And it has pattern. And it's basically more yellow and brown patterns that look like a giraffe. And yeah, that looks similar to that. And has a grayish underbelly and underbody with gray claws. And I think I decided that it has 4 fingers. I wish it could be 3 of them, but I think I like it there, so never mind that. But the problem is the head. The head looks a bit different to be seen. The horns are very simply, and the mouth, and they were inside the teeth. I wish that the teeth were come out of it, and so this is considered a problem. And yeah, I think the Carno is a bit of a dinosaur for sometimes, but believe it, this is an extreme big theropod. Now, let's talk about the accuracy. It is more like accurate Carnotaurus, but I'll get a Collected Carno for the sometimes. It may considered another one of the species. And you know what? I think it's a really nice figure after all, but you know what? Let's go back to the serial way. So we're gonna bring up a ruler, so I'll measure it for now. So I bring up a ruler, so let's give this a measure. In terms of the length of the tip of the snout, always tip of the tail, we're almost reaching at about approximately, you know, I guess that 9.5 inches, and which is only at about approximately, I get it, 24.5 centimeters, and the height which you see top of the horns over here, we are only at about just approximately 3 inches, and it was only at about, yeah, approximately, I get it, 8 centimeters. Now, for comparison, I can bring the only one of the Carnotaurus figures. Here's with the only, none other than the Schleich 2012 Carnotaurus. Now, I basically like the old Carno because this is really great on my opinion. Now, compared to these two, these are now a similar species, but I think it has spikes while this one has bumps all over it. Because the two of them are separate species of all time, but I think I gotta get some respect on it figure, but it falls when I let it down. So yeah, for the final rating, and I'll give it 9.5 out of 10 because this is really completely different figure that I have my opinion. But most people think they're good, other things were bad. But sometimes I would refer this, and I would believe this Carnotaurus is a bit of an exception, but I think this right here is one of the most interesting figures. Well, I believe in that, but I'm still sure that this figure has no other options. But believe it or not, this is really nice. But for now, I'm gonna bring one of the most thing. Here's with the Schleikarno when I'm gonna return it, if I would as soon as possible. Yeah. But if consideration, when the Carnotaurus defeat the other, well, I will make a review soon on the Friday, so it make it sense. So the Carnotaurus will beat an undefeatable rival, so it make itself like it's a dominator. So if I want to know, just let me know what the Carnotaurus look like. And yeah, that's what I thought. The Carnotaurus is a bit of an alpha, but I would respect that because this is, in fact, a really impressive dinosaur that I have in my collection. Yeah, from now on, this is the Carnotaurus in a more superior way. And I believe this one will be on the next review, so this is going to be really good for mine. Because if you know that, I will make sure that I will gonna make a review soon on this figure. So, well anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe for my channel and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video. And leave a comment below, and I hope you see you for another review of the Schleich in 2012 Carnotaurus. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.